Hey, welcome. Today, we're diving into this really powerful method for taking all the chaos of your life and turning it into some real clarity. It's called the Harvest of Wisdom, and trust me, it's designed to completely change how you see your own experiences.
You know this feeling, right? That sense that your days are just packed with insights and little moments that matter, but they just poof, slip away. It feels like no matter how much you learn or pray or experience, it all just kind of leaks out, leaving you with nothing to really hold on to.
So that's the big question we're tackling. How do you build a vessel to actually hold all that water? How do you take all those scattered records, the scribbles in your planner, your journal entries, those random notes on your phone, and turn them into something solid, something you can actually learn from? Well, this explainer is going to walk you through exactly how to do that step by step.
To get started, you only need a few simple things: your planners and notes, a pen with a few different colors, and some paper or sticky notes. But here's the secret ingredient: a timer. Now, why a timer? Because that little bit of pressure, it's what gives you the energy to just slice right through the chaos. It's kind of like a psychological magic trick that gets us out of our own heads and into focused action.
And that action? It starts right now, in Act 1, Harvesting the Chaos. This first part is all about movement, energy, and, speed. Think of yourself like a farmer, quickly gathering all the crops from the field. This isn't about being neat and tidy. It's about getting everything into one place fast.
All right, ready? Set your timer for 10 minutes. First, just spread everything out. Your journals, planners, notebooks, just cover your desk with them. Don't even think about organizing it, just get it all out there. Then, with a blue pen, just start flipping through. Circle any insights, phrases, or moments that just jump out at you. The key here is to move fast. Don't overthink it. Just go, go, go.
Okay, now for the treasure hunt. Look at all those blue circles you just made. What themes are starting to pop up? Your job is to find 3 to 5 recurring keywords. It could be something like patience, or morning stillness, or maybe a project name like leveraging AI. Whatever it is, write each keyword on its own big sticky note. These are going to become your islands on your desk.
And here is the most important rule for this entire first act. You ready? Do not edit, do not rephrase, and do not analyze anything. Your only job is to sort. Think of it like this: you're just moving cargo. You're not looking inside the boxes yet, you're just getting them to the right islands. This step is so powerful because it separates gathering from judging, and let's be honest, that's where we usually get stuck.
Now, we breathe.
That frenetic, chaotic energy of the harvest, it's over. Welcome to Act 2, Breathing in Meaning. The whole tone shifts here. This part is quiet, it's reflective, it's even a little sacred. This is where we stop all the sorting and we finally start seeing. This is where we find the story.
So this next step is called breathing life. And for each one of those islands of notes on your desk, your task is to write one single sentence that captures its core message. You're basically boiling it all down, turning a whole pile of raw notes into one cohesive insight.
Once you've got your core sentences, it's time to give your entire harvest a title. But not just any boring old title. It needs to be a soul-stirring title that actually names the transformation, not the task. So you're not going to call it Notes on Patience, right? No way. It's got to be something like How I Finally Learned to Stop Rushing and Actually Start Living. And to help you find that perfect title, you just have to ask yourself this one simple but incredibly powerful question. Looking at this journey you've just mapped out, who were you before and who are you becoming now? The answer to that, well, that's the heart of your story.
All right, this final act is all about connection. It's called the blessing of feedback. And yeah, it might feel like the last step, but in a lot of ways, it's the most important one. This is where your personal insight gets to connect with the world and gain a whole new life. It's not about getting criticized, it's about receiving the gift of perspective.
You'll share the basic outline of your transformation, the skeleton of your story, and then you'll ask just 2 simple questions. First, what surprised you most? This is amazing because it shows you the most powerful, unexpected parts of your story. And second, what part do you want to hear more about? This tells you exactly where the energy and curiosity is for other people.
And as you're listening to their answers, you have to remember this final instruction. Listen with both ears. The idea here is that this is way more than just a conversation. In this moment of shared reflection, your partner's voice might just be offering you the exact hint you need for whatever your next step is.
So,
Let's be really clear about what's happening here. What you're doing in this process, it's huge. By harvesting your own experience, you aren't just tidying up your notes. You are actively giving your life value. You're giving your experiences weight and meaning and a story.
And that brings us right back to where we started. A life that isn't reported on just leaks away. But now you have a method to stop those leaks. You have a way to harvest your wisdom, find your story, and build a vessel that can actually hold the meaning of your days. So, the only question left is, what are you going to discover when you harvest your own?